And we're live! Hello!
So Marcella, you've come straight out of the Wild West. I've come from Star Trek.
Greetings!
Marcella was complimenting me on my top, which I have to say, I found rummaging through my wardrobes whilst moving. Found all this stuff that I bought quite a long time ago and had just forgotten about. It's quite good to do a little wardrobe cleanse.
Yeah, it's marvellous, isn't it? And then you get to reacquaint yourself with clothing that you'd forgotten you had. I love that. Hello, Jean.
I think I went through a period of doing sort of sneaky ASOS orders and saying to my husband, no, I've had this for ages. Really. But at the moment, I've been genuinely walking downstairs in stuff he hasn't seen. He's like, that's really nice. Is that new? I'm like, actually, this time, no, it's not. Hello, Jean. Hello, lovely Jean. Hello, Jules.
Hello, Jules. That is a good top. Yeah, I was just remarking to Kate that it's extremely Star Trek.
Thank you. Just looks like a little crowd.
Yeah. Is that Star Trek or is it? No, it's Mork, isn't it?
I thought it was that.
Oh.
Well, because this is what I'm used to.
I thought that was Mork and Mindy.
I don't know. Somebody needs to tell us whether we're doing it right.
Yeah, they do need to tell us. Steve, hello, and hello, Brad.
Hey, Brad.
So, when do you move officially? When do you actually sleep at your new home in Dorset?
Monday we go and fling the cats into the new house and get the keys, and then we come home and do all the removal on the Tuesday. So we'll be in by Tuesday night. Yay! But we've got the boy this weekend, so it's a bit weird. We're trying to pack up everything, but still have stuff that we can use for the weekend. So it's been a bit boring, Marchie. What's your day been like?
I've been doing more illustrations. It is Star Trek. Brad informs us. Thank you
Brad.
Very much.
So what have you been illustrating?
The cookbook.
Ooh.
Yeah, in fact, I wonder if I should be. Yeah, I'm going to show you.
You can split your screen.
Yeah, I can. I'm gonna.
I can still see you, Margie.
Wait, because I think okay. I'm preparing. I don't want to. I had to close Dominic Cummings' speech before I
were you illustrating that?
Yes. I watched Brexit last night, and that's when I got really curious about him. I'd never really spent much time researching him.
Well, no, he's sort of this little figment of Number 10.
But have you seen Brexit, the movie that they made?
No, what is it? Tell me what that is. No, I haven't.
It's a movie with Benedict Cumberbatch.
Okay.
And it's absolutely brilliant.
Uh-huh.
So because I watched that, I thought I need to find out more about Dominic Cummings. I'm suddenly very fascinated. But I'm not going to share my screen and show you that. I am going to show you. Hold on. Am I showing?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Yes. Right. That's weird because I can see myself. Oh my God. Really? That's amazing.
So that is our little cookbook.
Margie, that is incredible. Oh.
Do you like it? Yay.
Yes.
Look at that. Getting cooked and roasts. And soup.
Look at that little leg of ham. That is absolutely genius.
And salads.
Yes.
And
you need some mackerel sticking out of that salad basket.
That is very true.
Low carb, yeah. I like how I got skinnier in the low carb. That's brilliant.
Yeah, of course.
Cause and effect. Fabulous. That's amazing.
Yeah.
So how far are you off from finishing that?
I think that is enough because also I'm getting carpal tunnel syndrome from not being set up properly to draw, so I'm done. Yeah. Oh, Brad, that's lovely. He loves us from Texas, and hold on, I've skipped a million messages. So we have Wilfred.
Oh, that's our French. He sounds like our French brother, Pepini brother.
Yeah, Mr. Poupin.
Hello, Mark.
Hello, Mark. Yeah, Steve confirms that is Spock from Star Trek. So there you go, Kate Spock.
Live long and prosper.
Indeed, yeah.
Really difficult to do that.
I know. Jules is Jules is saying thank you for all your hard work.
I totally misread that. The shirt arrived yesterday.
Yeah, your shit arrived yesterday. Stop making it.
Stop sending us this.
I'm so glad you finally got the shirt, Jules. I completely messed up with Jules. So sorry. Yeah, yeah. Long boring story.
Totally
but
unintentional.
It's totally unintentional, and it is all sorted. So thank God for that.
Good.
And we hello from Mexico to
What?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. But hello, and Nikki, hello from Aberdeen. Hello, darling.
I wonder if they've been down on the beach in Aberdeen today. It'll be a windy old day.
Oh yeah. Ugh. I'm freezing in London, so I'm not going to any Aberdeen beach. I can tell you.
Kelvin.
Hello, Kelvin, darling, and thank you, Jean, darling. And I'm losing the plot. I'm losing the messages. We're going to read them all because we said that we would.
We did.
And also Brad says we're beautiful ladies, so we definitely have to read that. And hello, Lex, and comment allez-vous, says Wilfried. Comment vas-tu, Kate?
What?
How are ya?
Oh, très bien, merci. Très bien.
Et vous, very good, yes.
Et vous, no, I said tout, that was wrong.
Je veux bien aussi, je veux blah. Yes.
Oh. And moving on, Brad.
Brad, thank you. And Linda, hello, darling. Thank you very much. Look, cookbook looks fantastic. Look, we've got a hit on our hands. It's going to be massive. Jamie Oliver will be begging to work with us.
But Margie, so are we by the end of it, because we're going to have to taste all of the recipes. We're going to be massive as well.
Oh my God, yeah. Oh.
Keep running.
Good afternoon, says Ryan. Hello, good afternoon, dear. And Augustine, that's so lovely. He says, seeing us ladies, it's always the highlight. And hello, Ian in Newcastle. Hello, Peter. Hello, John, one of our oldest friends.
Johnny Chadwick, our old pal. Hello,
I still remember that it was a House of Blues, wasn't it? In Florida. Well,
I think it was Florida, yeah.
Yeah, but what city was it? In Orlando?
It was in. We were on the outskirts of Disney, weren't we? Wasn't it the Disney one?
Yeah, it was.
I remember it very well. The sound was really, really tricky. I remember, but we know.
Yeah. Of course we did. but we were amazing.
So bloody arrogant. God, we were good. As always. Weren't we, John? Ludwig, bonjour, bonjour.
Bonjour.
Bonjour. Bonjour.
Bonsoir.
Right, it's been a long day. Hello, James. The screen's gone sort of half size.
Oh, sorry about that. I wonder why.
There we go.
Is that better?
Please say yes.
Yeah, I think so. And
hello, Brenda. Hi, Bren. Hi.
Hello, je suis bien.
Bonjour. Thank you.
Yeah, actually, the earrings are quite fabulous.
Yeah, quite fabulous.
Are they? What are they?
They're resin of some kind. They're sort of. Oh no, the back's come off. They're sort of tortoiseshell stars. Oh, I've dropped it now.
Oh.
sounds a bit broken. Continue.
Hello, David from San Francisco.
San Francisco is my favorite city in the whole wide world.
Yeah, mine too. Oh my God, we had such a brilliant time last time we were there.
Not Hill. We were staying in luxury. And
we really were.
He was a Papini Sisters fan, and it made my life.
He did.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that was amazing.
Hello, Royston from Bristol.
And Lex asks us if we'll go to Bristol when lockdown is over, and I don't see why we wouldn't want to.
Absolutely. We love Bristol. We do the Spiegel tent there every Christmas, don't we?
Yeah, we skipped this Christmas, obviously. No, we asked
this one. It was this
last one just gone. We didn't do it, did we?
We didn't do. We did the one before.
We did, yeah. Kelvin can't wait to get the cookbook.
Me neither. I want to learn how to cook.
Okay, what is your favorite recipe from the cookbook?
I don't know. I mean, I think the most innovative recipe is probably Marchie's big mackerel, red kidney bean, and soy sauce salad, and fennel as well.
That sounds disgusting, actually.
So it reminds me of the early days of the Papinis when you were living in Notting Hill, Westbourne Grove. So yes, but also my crispy belly of pork's got to be in there as well. That's pretty good.
Oh my God, yeah. We did
it, didn't we, for the crowdfunding dinner?
Yeah, it was outrageous.
We done
the amount of falling off bones and and falling into my mouth. I think I kept
teeth. Yeah.
I kept eating for about an hour.
Mm-hmm.
Un petit peu de français, says Ludovic.
You are too kind. No, really.
Peter. Okay, Peter confirms that the screen has gone back to normal. Excellent. If there was John.
Thanks, John. That's
so kind. Thank you, darling. And Brad says yes, and we say yes too. I'm not sure.
Yes.
Yes. Hello from Holland.
Hello, Cisca.
Cisca from Holland.
Cisca, Florida. What a fabulous name.
That is a fabulous name. Very, very cool. And Jeff from Texas. Very cool too. And Chloe hopes us to see us in the US someday.
Oh God, Margie, I really want to go back. It's been such a long time.
We are going to go back. Next year, we will be able to travel again, and we will go back to the States next year-ish.
Go to a tour. Down a tour bus. Get our favourite driver, Johnny Boomtown, back. Oh, I remember.
Oh!
He was the nicest man on the planet. He would just do so many lovely little things for us, wouldn't he? When we got back to the bus.
Yeah.
Streets. He was such a sweetheart.
Oh, I love Corey.
I know.
Oh, Brad is very glad that he happened upon us. Getting to know us, and
we don't have great personalities.
No, our personalities are terrible.
Terrible.
But we're glad you enjoy them.
It sounds like a dating website, isn't it? They've got great personalities. It's just...
Oh, they know. Jules. Yes, Jules wants to. Yes, you will have to come and see us at Christmas, and we have to see Christmas, Jules, because I'm kind of expecting, I don't know, a bauble theme.
Mm-hmm.
I'm picturing Jules like covered in baubles somehow.
Baubles everywhere.
Yes, yeah, that's what I'm expecting, and do not disappoint, Jules. That's what we want to see.
Marcella's a scary woman to let down. Hello from Philadelphia.
And
Marcella, was Philly what was it? What was it called? The radio
station. Yeah, the World Cafe.
World Cafe, that's right. Yeah, that was
I loved that. That's because we played in. We did the radio show, and then we did a gig in the actual cafe, which was.
I think we did it twice. In the cafe was the first time, and then the second time we did it in the concert hall. And Jessie, our tour manager at the time, who then went on to play bass for Keane, he dared me to introduce Henry as Atomicus Andromenus or something.
Eroticus. Autonomous.
And on the drums tonight, Thomas. I remember.
Yes, I remember that. Yeah, that's when we used to introduce the boys with the stupidest names, or we still do, don't we?
But my favourite was when you tried to introduce Nick Peeney, our bass player. And you just called, we used to call him, no, we didn't used to call him this, you just called him, ladies and gentlemen, on the bass, Mr. Nick. So his nickname was Mr. for about 5 years.
I couldn't remember his name, so I kept Mr.
Double barrel Mr.
Linda, we will come to Northern California if we do manage to do another tour. Yes. If we can travel again, we will go everywhere. Literally, we promise. I don't know what about, but I love it. Katie says, "Hello, my beauties." Hello darling.
Right.
John is asking what the big circle is behind me. It's my lamp.
Oh, it is a lamp.
Yeah, because it's too dark in the room, and you wouldn't be able to see my.
I think you need to get it just above here, so you look a bit holy.
Yes. Yeah, normally I do prefer it there, but it's dropped. Yeah. Jules says, "I am so right about the
what."
I take it. Yeah, I am generally right, Jules. Yes. And Lou says, "Well, cafe is a beautiful place." I'm very. But Lou, we didn't meet you there, though, did we?
I don't know. No, I don't know.
I don't think we did. Okay. Now we have read all the comments.
So we were going to talk a little bit. Well, actually, we were talking about it right at the beginning, weren't we? About. Well, go on. You say.
Yes. Well, so I have been thinking about. We're all thinking about the changes that we would like to make in the world that this period is giving us an opportunity for. And one of the things that I've been reading about a lot is how fast fashion is in big trouble right now. In fact, some of it is terrible because the people that work in the factories in the Far East and in India and Bangladesh, they're suffering. So actually, there's I've forgotten, but there's a charity that has been set up to help people that work in those sweatshops effectively.
What is it? Because they can't currently work, or
because they can't work exactly due to the virus, and there's a ton of stock that is being sent to landfills. So this charity has been set up, and I'll put it in the newsletter. I need to ask David about it.
Okay.
Where they basically will sell you a whole bunch of stuff for half or a quarter of the price, because it needs to not go to landfills, because that is terrible, and they need to feed the people that can't work.
That's an amazing idea. What country was that set up in then?
I think, you know what, I'm not sure if it's a British or American thing, or European. I have no idea. I can't remember. And I haven't done it yet, but I will put it in the newsletter. But then that got me thinking, because the setup, and I'm thinking specifically in the fashion industry, is such that it can't be maintained. We're buying too much stuff. We are sending too much stuff to landfills. This fast consumerism isn't right. And I'm more and more, I mean, I haven't bought anything clothes-wise in 3 months now, 4 months, and I don't miss it. And now I'm starting to look at my wardrobe in terms of what can I do? Like, I have this thing that I don't wear anymore. What can I do with it?
Yeah.
So I'm really, really getting into the idea of make, do, and mend, and I'm getting a little bit obsessed with upcycling YouTube channels. So
amazing. Yeah.
And I think basically I'm thinking more and more that I don't want to buy any crap anymore.
Yeah, we've been talking about it because we're moving, and we've just, because there's two of us come into a household with two lots of stuff. And we're just having to get rid of so much stuff. And usually I take it to the charity shops. The charity shops are closed, so we went to the refuse centre, the local, recycling centre, and they are good because they do try and recycle things. But because of COVID, it's the restrictions. There's only a few people can go at a time. Quite a lot of the bins are not in use, so you're just chucking tons of stuff away. And the level of guilt I have about that.
You know what? Do you have to chuck it away?
Not the clothes. I'm keeping the clothes to send to charity shops later.
Okay, yeah.
And just all the other sort of plastic crap that we bought for not on purpose, or because there was two of us and we're both been into cooking. There's two lots of kitchen stuff as well. So there's legitimately stuff that we've used, we've loved, and we know how no longer.
Yeah, and look, I mean that will happen, but
of course. But you just think every single car that goes in is doing exactly the same as we were doing. Just getting rid of a lot of stuff, and by taking it to those recycling centres, you do know that some of it will be recycled as much as they can.
Yeah.
So it's in a way it's probably the best option, but I still feel so guilty about it. And we made this decision to just not buy anything that is for a single purpose. I mean, it's just so unsustainable.
Yeah. And there are certain things that are easier than others, like for containers. Plastic is still really, for a lot of things, it's still the most practical. It won't be for much longer, but there are certain things that we still need to buy that won't last. Well, actually, I was going to say won't last a lifetime. They'll last several lifetimes. But for certain things, I don't know. My mission right now is to learn how to make things.
Yeah, I think there are lots of people that will be wanting to do. I think it's a really good idea. But going back to the clothes specifically, there's just this. I mean, you probably went through this stage as well, but I just went through a stage of ASOS is such a addictive.
It is
app, isn't it? Because you can just go through and there's all this cool new stuff, and you're like, and then it arrives, and you get a rush from it arriving, and it's all the anticipation.
And it looks fantastic in the photos, but it's exactly the quality that you paid for. It's cheap, and it doesn't last very long. It looks nice for about 5 minutes, and then it just starts bagging in all the wrong places.
Yeah, and predominantly the stuff I've sent to charity shop from going through my wardrobe has all been the stuff that I got. It wasn't very expensive, and the other stuff like this, for example, I bought from Never Fully Dressed, which I get quite a lot of my dresses and clothes from, and it is more expensive. But I've never chucked any of that stuff away. I've used it so many times. My stage dresses, and stage dresses get a real sort of battering. Makeup everywhere. I always used to get lipstick on my back, didn't I, Marchie? And and loads of washing, but they just don't disintegrate, and they don't look crap. And I think it's just making those decisions about where you buy things from, and also if you've grown out of clothes, if you've lost weight, put on weight, whatever, you can learn how to adapt them.
There is so much that you can learn. Jules is saying she saw The Workers on television last night. So I will definitely, Jules, I don't know if you know about this charity, if they mentioned it. If they did, could you please write it in the comments? Because I don't know the name. But I've started following a few YouTube channels about upcycling, and they are genius.
So who are the main sort of contenders in the upcycling YouTube world?
Well, there's this lady from Texas who is absolutely brilliant.
Is that the Marilyn Monroe one?
No, she is amazing. She's fantastic, but she's a bit more of a stylist. I don't know if she actually does do stuff. But there's an Australian lady who I watched making an applique cap jumper, which is so going to be the next video that I do for Patreon. So I'm going to learn from these ladies, and I'm going to challenge. My challenge is going to be to learn to do stuff like that, and
that's brilliant. And it also comes full circle with the whole you know, Papini sisters, and paying homage to the Andrews sisters, the wartime effort we've called our cookbook is Cook for Happiness, like Dig for Victory. Right?
Yeah.
So it's all very relevant and to us, and the sort of the fashion that we often emulate, that retro fashion, that was all based on that sort of idea, wasn't it?
Well, back then it would have been, you would have a coat for your life,
Yeah.
you know, until it had holes, and then you get another one, and
Well,
everything.
And then you make something. You probably make something with the coat. You know, you
Yeah.
take the fabric apart.
Yeah, you'd adapt it. Yeah.
But I remember, I can't remember where I heard this, but it was years ago. I heard this phrase. It was a seamstress. I don't know where she was being interviewed, on the radio or something, but she was saying, if everybody had access to a tailor, like 90% of their wardrobe probably doesn't fit them properly, but if they had access to a tailor, everything in that wardrobe, like, you know, you go into the wardrobe and you think, I love that top, but it doesn't quite fit me there, or I need to lose a bit of weight, or I need to do this. And actually, if you had access to somebody, a seamstress, or knew how to do it yourself, then you could just, you could make everything work again, couldn't you?
Absolutely, yeah. Jules says Jean is brilliant at making clothes, and I can confirm that. I've seen some of her creations.
Brilliant. Yeah,
Not
brilliant.
only is Jean making her own clothes, but she's made her own dressmaker's dummy from scratch. Yeah,
wow.
It's unbelievable, absolutely unbelievable. Lou is going to start making his own homemade music and start buying music.
Right,
hey,
well, Lou, nice to meet you. Thanks a lot. No,
easy there. The famous 36,793 outfit wardrobe. Yes, we do have large wardrobes.
No, not anymore. It's all, they've been
downsized and mended and adapted. It's going
well,
to actually.
I was reading a few sort of current make do and mend websites, and they're giving you tips to do with, you know, like if you've got old shirts, cut the sleeves off if they don't fit anymore, make a little tie or a little, you know, a little bow, or customize things. I mean, I guess this is all things you do when you have more time and less money, isn't it?
Yeah, which is exactly what's happening now.
Which is exactly what's happening, and I think people are going to demand to have more time from now on anyway. So hopefully, continue. Yeah,
more time and a better way to live, really, because even all the cycling, I mean, it's been incredible on the streets in London. There's so many more cyclists now.
Yeah.
And it's all started from, of course, the roads being less busy and people being less scared.
I'm not wanting to go on the tubes as well.
And not wanting to go on the tube, and health, because you get your aerobic exercise. And why would you want to give up stuff like that? Likewise, why would you want to give up making your own bread, making your own clothes? David's been making, oh my God, he's been making his own bread, and we don't do wheat. So he's making bread with rolled oats, linseeds, chia seeds, walnuts, almonds, psyllium husk. It is
so you need like a slice this thick and you're full for about 40 days,
yeah?
Nice. That sounds amazing.
It is the most delicious thing ever.
But it just makes you realise that capitalism, I mean, I know capitalism is what we're all experiencing, and it's what we're all used to, but it really is a pretty messed up system. How, when you see all this stuff going to landfill, we're just encouraged to buy, let it break, buy some more. You know, it's just not
sustainable.
No, not for the planet, no.
Jane says, upcycling and vintage clothes company. Yes, and yes, it is coming. We need to think about waste more, and I agree. COVID-19 has brought this home, and I think the world has probably been guilty of waste. I cannot waste food when some people have hardly any. Buy quality and not quantity. I think charity shops go online and do bidding. That's a really, really good idea, actually. Yeah, because they do need to. Yeah, I mean, we need to make sure that nothing goes into landfills ever again. Really,
it's crazy. Yes, The Great British Sewing Bee. Yeah,
I haven't watched it
at home. Yeah.
We'll have to watch it.
Maybe you should put it in the newsletter, James.
Yes, indeed.
That would be really good.
Jean spent today making a skirt for doing gardening, and
Amazing! I love that you're making.
I mean, Jean is brilliant because she won't just make the skirt. She'll make the dressmaker's dummy. She'll make her own sewing machine, and then she'll make herself a hat to sew in.
That sounds amazing.
She's incredible.
But Marcia, you've always been pretty good at customizing our costumes and things, haven't you? We got some quite plain black dresses which you put the diamantes on. Is that called applique? No,
that is
you just diamante-ized.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
You blinged it. What's applique then? What's applique?
Applique is when it's like those patches basically that you buy for, but you make your own. So you use fabric and fabric stiffener, and so that you can make something that has a shape, and then you use what's called the embroidery setting on the sewing machine to make nice lines. So it's neat. It's so cool. I am so excited about making a cat.
Yeah, brilliant.
And I'm making myself. I'm sequining a top. You haven't been watching Schitt's Creek, have you?
Not yet, no.
So you don't know who Moira Rose is. When you watch it, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm making myself a Moira Rose top.
Brilliant.
It's Moira Rose is my new idol. That is my life inspiration.
Okay, so, we'll have to take a look.
Yeah, you'll have to see.
Oh,
sorry, no, Sammie's just got on her longest bike ride in 30 years. That's absolutely brilliant. See, everybody is doing it. That is so wonderful. Bye, Brad.
Bye, Brad. He's probably gone by now.
Yeah. Martha learned to sew a few years ago and couldn't have imagined how much she would enjoy recycling clothes.
Well, that's it, because you've then got some ownership over it, haven't you? You've got something to be proud of, whereas if you're just buying loads of clothes and you never wear them, you don't really think about them.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
Jane loves the sound of David's loaf. Maybe
you could put the rest
one of Patreon's videos needs to be from David.
Yes,
we can have David steal Kate's kitchen for 1
That'd be
week.
Brilliant. We could have guest chefs. Yeah.
That's fantastic. We'll get him to do that. Oh, Jules is complimenting Sammie on the bike riding. That's
what a
really
lovely
cool.
little community of puppies we have.
We really do. You lot are lovely. Absolutely lovely. Yes, we do. Is it time to go, Kate? Because you said
yes, I probably do need to get back and do some packing. Let's hear what Vincent has to say. I think of you a lot. Oh, I'm going to play a lot of music and release. Oh, how exciting! You've released an album.
Fantastic. That is really, really cool.
The only thing missing on it will be female harmonics. Well, Vincent, you can give us a DM and let us know what's going on, and we'll see what's.
Yes. Martha just learned to embroider in quarantine. That is really cool. Yeah, that's exactly what I want to do. And my friend Rob, our friend Rob from San Francisco, who used to work at Vivienne Westwood with me. So he's used to be the couturier at Vivienne Westwood, and now he teaches couture. He's going to teach me to make a little outfit.
That man is so ridiculously talented. His drapery skills are just. He posts things he's just doing at home for fun, doesn't he? Like, have
you followed him yet? Do you follow him on Instagram? He is outrageous.
Marty, I don't do Instagram. I don't know what
you don't do that, do you?
I'm an old man.
Yes, I follow him on Radio 4.
Yes, on the Telegraph. Yes. No, but I saw on Facebook, I think he links it to his Facebook. He did that. I was messaging on Facebook about it. That pinstriped dress he did the other day with big grey stripes.
Yeah, it's amazing. So if you lovely people want to follow my our friend Rob.
Rob
He's-
Curry. He is a genius.
Rob Curry, yeah. He is SF Rob Curry on SF stands for San Francisco. And he is absolutely amazing.
Are you sure it doesn't stand for super fit? Super fit Rob Curry.
That's his Instagram
God.
feed.
Seriously, the man is just a genius.
Incredible. So hopefully he's going to teach me to do. Well, he said that those are a little bit difficult. So he said,
Yeah.
don't get too excited. But he's going to teach me to do something, and if it works, then we've got new costumes coming.
Amazing. Amazing. Yeah, because Margie, you don't have anything else to do at the moment?
No, nothing. No, just just a cookbook. Oh, the Sage Gateshead has put an appeal for donations to keep it going over the next 3 years. Oh God, yeah, I hope that works. We shall, Ian, we shall contribute
Yes,
to do
absolutely.
something ourselves. Yeah,
Absolutely.
we need to keep the Sage.
We'd miss it too, Ian. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
And Jules told Geraldine how to embroider yesterday, and she's still alive to tell the tale. So Jules, so are you an embroiderer? Do you know how to embroider? Because if you are, you know what your duty is. You can't keep it. You can't be teaching it to Geraldine and not to us, right? So we are expecting a little Jules video of embroidery. Please, thank you very much.
Well, Margie, I'm going to take a little break for next week while I distribute a lot of stuff from Hampshire to Dorset. But I will be back the next week. Hopefully, we can do another little conversation with the three of us. That'd be nice. When Emma's internet is actually working.
Yes. Yeah, maybe I don't know. Maybe we could look into just keeping it to twice a week and doing one just the three, all three.
That'd
of
be really
us.
nice.
I don't know. Yeah, maybe
really,
we
really
could
nice.
do that.
Yeah.
Cool.
But I shall miss you for a week, everybody. But I shall be back in a couple of weeks, and I shall be West Country soil at that point. I will have changed my accent a little bit.
That will be fabulous.
I will have got some cows.
You will what? Adopt some cows? Did you say?
I will. Yes, I will have got some cows.
Excellent.
Yay!
Yay!
Okay. Well, listen, I'm going to go, but lots of love, and see you all soon. Have a good week.
Bye, Kate.
Bye.
Love you. Oh, so it'll just be me next week. Actually, me and Emma on Monday. Jules, you learned to embroider when you were 6. So if you learned to embroider when you were 6, you must be pretty damn good by now. So I would love if you posted a little instructional video on Bean Parlor. Think about it. That'll be really, really, really fun. Ian is saying, I'm not trying to get you to contribute as you do that with your fantastic show. Oh, bless you. Thank you for saying that. But, you know, we're really trying to help anyone that we can, even though, you know, things are tight for everybody. But, you know, we all need to stick together and try to help each other as much as we can. Sammie is saying, why am I waving bye to Kate? She could see you with our heart. Jean says goodbye. Everyone says goodbye. And Ian approves of Kate's Geordie accent. Well, my friends, I think it is time for me to go back to my illustrations. Love you all, and I will see you on Monday. Lots of love. Take care. Whoops, I've lost the page. There you are.